Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with me, Kemsit. Now, we're going to continue on with the adventures and of course I'm going to do that when I'm done with doing a little bit of commentary and offer my opinion and thoughts about this current DLC with the Smithy one as we've right now finished it. And I'm going to move to the one with the big church thingy and all that. We'll see how that one will be. But I definitely have been very critical about this as well, and also criticized not only the community but also the thing. So if anyone's gonna then start hate commenting me and just go after me with spears to hunt me down because they do not agree with me, then come at me, bro. But honestly, you're just gonna be more rational instead of like very, how should I say, whiny, because that is what I felt like the community has been doing. I'm just gonna get straight to the point and just say what I've written from the review, and then also give you guys my thoughts and opinions about it before we're gonna continue on as well. So feel free to lend me your ear and take heed of me and your time, of course. So like I said, honestly, I think the amount of reviews given there have been more of a whiny than offering proper constructive feedback. Because first thing you need to consider is the amount of money you give in the exchange, the amount of content you get is far more beneficial to the player. Like, you need to also check out what the game offers you and what you pay in exchange. Because like, if we're gonna look on how much DLC costs. Like, it costs like 90 euros, but look at how many content and voice actors and time they must have spent. Like, if you imagine to make this, I think it's quite a lot compared to that 19 euros. As a story quest might seem minimal, you still get into the shoes of the main protagonist, which is Henry the player, learning a bit about your father's past, his friends, and even help them out in many ways. To also point out, repairing the clock tower truly did require skilled folks, and not just blacksmith, casters, locksmith, clockmakers themselves, but also an astronomist. There are interesting points the creator shows us in hopes to give us a view from their shoes, even if it's just minimum, which I do agree. Like, it was quite minimum, with the feeling as a blacksmith. I didn't really feel too much of a blacksmith, honestly. I just felt like it was quite a bit of very taxing kind of thing, honestly. I was just doing a lot of chores, kind of, but yeah. That is also how life can be as someone who's in a profession and all that. But there are things that will make it seem like less, like a chore, and that's not something that we've seen here. For we as blacksmiths did not get to smith much more aside from swords, long swords, axes, and horseshoes, even though historically they would have made much more, such as maces and the heads of pole arms, along with other weaponry or basic tools, even parts of the clockwork itself, which you as player contribute to. As for the shop house itself, I personally enjoyed it, but I did not like what you get in return as a reward. Like, I would have preferred if they were not bound on prestige level and simply something we could afford. I'd rather want the prestige to be binding us to certain recipes, which we can unlock and create as we process through those dailies. Because currently the dailies felt fun with the stories, telling and plots, but the reward did not feel very, rewarding. The crafted weaponry truly did not sell quickly, plus we're very picky on what should have been sold, especially cheap weapons. Those who join you in the blacksmith did not contribute at all, nor were you able to work much together or so. As a master smith, I do not felt like it's too much either. For I'm fine to do deliveries, but I should be paid for it, or sometimes assign an apprentice, for example, either have them picked up the next day, or even commission from soldiers to whom I deliver carts to you. But this is all wishful thinking and some historical remorse that felt lacking, honestly. Yet overall, I still think it is worth the money for the DLC and still fun to go through the story and get a taste of it. So, that's what I wrote, and I just wanted to also share you guys on YouTube and Twitch about my point of view about it. Whether you agree and disagree, it's all up to you. Um, and also, of course, as well, because that's what I did. I just shared my opinion and thoughts, and I hope everyone can also get a point of view from me and maybe take something from it. If you find something that I've spoken truthfully and you agree to it, then feel free to write down in the comments box below, or just criticize it or even post it about it and talk about it. And if you don't really like the game and find it still not worth about 90 euros, then just feel free to buy it on a sale and try it out. Because again, I definitely find it worth it. If that, well, then fine. You have also just the choice to simply not buy it. It's all up to you. But I think Kingdom Come Deliverance II have definitely touched quite nice full areas and all that here. And it's something that we can definitely pat them on the shoulder because, like I said, you need to consider how much money you've been given and in how much you have got in return. So it's pretty much quite, how should I say, worth it compared to how other creators would have done in the gaming industry. So yeah, and like I said, it is still an industry here, and in here we need to now to get a little bit more critical about what we should buy and what we shouldn't. And I think this is something that you should do, and that's my honest advice. And by all means, I'm not getting sponsored by them, nor will I just try to be there to lick their arses or something, but it's just a simple fact if you're gonna wait it. But yeah. On the other hand, there's definitely some things that they could have actually done better, and if they'd done it better as well, I don't mind them to even increase the price too, but that's just something that they needed to consider too. And I felt like it was a little bit of rushy too, but other than that, it definitely is worth it, definitely playable, definitely nice and fun. But besides that, I just don't have much more else to say. All I say is just, try it out yourself, give it a chance, and see it for it yourself. And I hopefully maybe, who knows, if the creators definitely see the game, my comments and all that too, that they take it in consideration. Who knows, maybe make the game even better with that too. But that is something I'm not sure if they will or if they won't. Maybe they will just do another these, or maybe they'll continue with the preschool, but that's all up to them and all that. And I'll always be there for this nice studio because it has always delivered, in my opinion. They've kept their promises, in my opinion, and they're good. And if they wouldn't, I honestly wouldn't bother with playing it and wasting my time here, but they did. So yeah. Either way, we're now continuing on. We're gonna move to the other DLC now.
Off you go, quick! You can't just stroll around here without so much as to buy your leave.
Fine. Why do I need to go then? I need to speak with the Mysteria Alicia here.
Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Fine. I'll just wait a bit. Now we're gonna go for the other DLC and I'll finish this one too and we'll be okay.
Careful.
Oh, here.
One beer.
Peter of Pishek.
How you doing? You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
know he's a healer. When one of the knights got wounded during the tournament in Kuttenberg, he really took good care of him.
Physician would be the more accurate term, but even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Aren't these just rumors?
This is about our king's health. Even if they are just rumors, to me, it's cause for concern. I can't just wave it off.
I get it.
When Master Albeck heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedletz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albeck wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
No, I don't like it. If the abbot is allied with Sigismund, he might want to detain Albeck, or blackmail him.
I feel the same, but Albeck won't be talked out of it. He sees helping the king as his highest duty.
Hmm.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way around.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
What's that got to do with you?
Albeck and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albeck. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedletz monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albeck, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes, that's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albeck. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albeck's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Okay, here we go. Here starts the quest. Where is he?
Grüß Gott, was?
I'm looking for Master Albic. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment.
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albic is treating a common man?
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed.
Thanks.
Mein Herr. Careful.
Know who I am? If he did, he wouldn't leave us standing out here like... What do you want?
This should be the house Albic went.
Get lost! Can't you see I haven't got time for this? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
What is wrong there, man?
Good day to you.
I'm sorry.
Why can't I go there? Let's go through the other side, I guess.
There goes another bloody day.
Oh well.
No.
Master Albic? Shh. I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
Fine.
Take a deep breath. All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Thanks for waiting. I don't like being disturbed when treating patients. So, what can I do for you? Are you feeling unwell?
Me? No. Lord Pisek sent me to see you.
Ah, I think I know what this is about.
Obviously.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you, sir.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedletz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albic!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
Okay.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the streets like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Calm down, sir. A respectable man like you surely understands that violence solves nothing. If you harm Master Albic, who will help you with your, ailment then?
And I'm supposed to let myself be treated like a doormat?
Of course not. But this outburst isn't exactly dignified either. Go home, and Master Albic will come to see you soon.
All right, let's go.
Good gracious. Henry, that was impressive. Hats off. Perhaps it truly would be best if we went to the monastery together. So, shall we go?
You're approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Elbec, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted. So until you complete the third DLC, you won't be able to continue with your task outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. Okay, I need some time. Yeah.
Yes. Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too. Simple clothing will do. Go and change, then come back.
All right.
Oh, freaking hell. Coño. Oh, Lord. Guess I'll need to go to the tailor then. Oh, my Lord.
God bless.
These people are always getting late up. Lazy bums.
Good day to you. Greetings, sir.
What do you have?
Mm-hmm. How about... Could also do a chaperone. A cleric said. It's also good. Charisma looks like... Yeah, very screwed. Chaperone with brooch. Yeah. Noblesman, chaperone and all that. Nobleman. Padded coif, wondrous hood. Yeah, head. And it's like a padded collar and all. It goes a bit more expensive and all, but why not? Master Huntsman hat is also good. I think I'm gonna take this noble's hood. Or well, one of them. Here. This one is good. And then beggar's coat. Well, it's a bit too hard to see here. Short point black. Noise, though that's not good. I needed to make less noise as possible. I could also just keep that Gempson here. I'll just keep that. I'll just drop that armor. And Noble's glove too is possible here. I'll take this one. Here. And then for the boots. Oh wait, he doesn't have boots. Frick. Can I sell something in exchange? Coat on surcoats. Emson here. See, we do have some stuff that we could sell. Nice. We'll just
I'd like to
trigger something here. Just less of the pay here, thank you.
Is this enough? You won't convince.
5-3.
Aye.
Okay, now that's it. And now I'm gonna quickly go to the cobbler across the street to buy some proper boots too, and then we'll just be off.
Show.
Sick it.
Danke. Das war
Danke too. You need it as a good shift. Where's the nearest inn? There. I think I can go there then. Let's go. And afterwards, we're gonna just drop those and then just move on to do the thing. Few things to do too. I assume I don't need to take off the armor. I mean the weapons.
I apologize.
like I'm invisible or something.
Yes, you are. Okay, torch, priesthood, and all that here. Burger shoes. I think I can just move this one. Yes. 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 Oh crap, no, I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Frenchwork Brigantine. Shot and chainmail. This one, this one, this one, and yeah, that's it. I'll check those things later. I don't really have anything else, I guess. Let's just drop all these things here too. Let's move this die away, and the rest we'll keep here. Good. Let's check out this, because I had that little here, the burger's hood. I want that now. Let's just move to take on those. The armor. Burger's hood. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that one is just too bad. Yeah, I could just drop that one then. Okay. I'll just maybe need a hood. And then this coif, I guess, maybe. Is this nice enough, I guess? Right. Let's see, what did he say? Journal. I suppose, okay. Yeah, let's go. I think we can go now. I don't assume I need to drop the weapons too, because if I need to, that will be weird.
God bless you.
Yeah, don't spare him! You should have fucking stayed out of it!
I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me.
I'll just grab a few essentials.
Yeah, there.
Right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
I'm ready too.
Off we go.
Let's go. During the hour fuel, don't linger in outdoors or areas or corridors. If the patrolling knights spot you, you'll be in trouble. Okay. Okay.
Father Abbot. Malbec, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually... Forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. As far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albic?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albic, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Let's go.
Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
I don't know. But fear of an unknown illness is natural, isn't it?
Oh, that's true, but I don't know.
The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from Sedletz, and now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
I mean, he does get a point, like saying that he was very panicked and all that, but yeah. And if it's a real plague, then you can be screwed too. Yeah. Yes, guys are rather secretive too about their businesses and all that. Though we did came with him here, so I guess he's our confidant. And everyone else could be seen as an untrustworthy person.
Oh, I struck you first, and that should have
but no, you just had to.
So, this is the Confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him is clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Sedletz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albek.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen.
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the Confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Sure.
Back to our little duel. One more.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
What would you want flowers for? You'd be better off brewing a fever remedy from them.
Do I need a reason? I just like them. Their color, their fragrance. That's what I miss the most here.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
Look, maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
Nothing's helping.
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a worm in salt.
Forgive me, I have a fever of decoction brewing and it needs straining.
I can't feel my legs or my back. Just a burning pain so bad, even the devil would ask for a cold cloth.
What the fuck? And there's a loading screen again. But it's taking some while.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a Sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description. What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Alright, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
Alright, enough. How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
Alright. I'll try to help you somehow. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
Wait here. I'll stop by the infirmary. I'm sure they'll give me something to help you.
God bless you. Not many folks would make the effort. Every drop burns like hot oil.
It's killing me. And my shoulder. It looks like we're even.
I saw you came here with Master Albic. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albic should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help.
Good to know. Thank you. Benedict, I need your help.
You too? Lord in heaven!
It isn't for me. This girl who helps out around the sties has stomach pains.
I see. I told her I can't help her. Not that I don't want to, it's just that I'm not educated in women's issues. Understandably, there aren't many books on the topic in the monastery's library. And to tell you the truth, she was a bit frightening.
This isn't about her time of the month. She says it hurts when nature calls. That can affect men just as well as women.
Perhaps, but I still truly don't know how to help. Maybe Master Albic would know, or you can try the monastery's library.
Thanks, brother. Master, there's this girl who caught a chill in her lower passages. Can I send it to you?
How did she manage that? Did she raise her skirt for you somewhere there was a draft?
I've got nothing to do with it. She sat down on some cold steps after a hard day's work, and now she's in awful pain.
Well, she should drink as much as she can. It might hurt all the more because of it, but perhaps it will flush out the source of the pain. Movement is recommended for stomach aches, but any physician will tell you the best thing for any illness is rest.
That's quite a wide variety.
You never know with women. Their insides are set up like a pantry. Each one is different, and only the woman herself knows her way around.
Master, I need your advice. A girl is feeling ill, and you're the only one who might be able to help. It's a bit, unusual.
Another fallen ill. And another girl, no less.
It seems her lower passages may have caught a chill from sitting on cold steps for too long.
Of course! This is just like the case Trotter of Salerno wrote about. Coldness in the lower abdomen, inflammation of the urinary tract accompanied by sharp pains. This can lead to bladder distension or pelvic congestion.
Aye. It sounds like all that's happening while we're standing here talking about it.
You don't see a case like this every day. I'll have to write down all my findings in detail.
So do you know what to do? You've treated this before?
Not at all. I've never come across something like this. Most women sort out their problems with the help of herb women, whispering into the water and brewing potions according to the stars. Usually, they only come and see a studied physician when it's already too late.
Well, she went to see Benedict, but he seemed even more flustered than she was.
I'm not surprised. Only a handful of physicians have read De Curis Mulierum, even though it has so much knowledge to offer.
So how can I help Maddie? The poor girl is suffering like a wounded animal.
Of course. This calls for a concoction with soothing and diuretic effects. Here's the recipe. Brew it with care. She should feel relief almost immediately, but I've heard it may cause delirium and facial twitching. Like I said, I haven't tried it myself.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. We'll try to do that, but I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode. So guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we're gonna go together? That's possible as well. Just write down in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I'll be seeing you all in my next video where we shall continue on with this entire, adventures.